Hi friends and family, welcome back to Caribbean J03. Welcome back into my kitchen. And if you're new, welcome. And I'm so happy you're in the kitchen with me today. And I hope you become a part of the family. In today's video, I'm preparing a simple and delicious sautéed leeks and cabbage, which is a perfect side dish. Oh my God, guys. But it also works very well on its own. This will be the vegetable for this week. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you like videos like this, please don't forget to click the notification bell. So, let's start cooking. Okay, just a reminder, when you're doing leeks, please remember once you cut them in half and start chopping them in slices, you need to wash them multiple times because there's always sun in the middle. Okay, we're starting off with a little bit of coconut oil in the frying pan, and I'm gonna start by sauteing my red onions, put a little bit of my chicken seasoning in there, salt and black pepper, and I'm adding my bell peppers. They're liquid in this because the bell pepper was frozen. If you have a variety of peppers and you're stocking up, the peppers freeze well, guys. Yes, when my sister did a bunch of peppers, oh yes, all you have to do is wash them, dry them off, and put them in the freezer, and they'll be perfect. I usually try to cut them just before they completely defrost, so they can keep their shape. Okay, so that has been sauteed. I'm starting off by doing the ground turkey, and that's my black pepper, and I'll put a pinch of salt in there. Okay, please be careful of how much salt you put in your food. You can always add salt, but you cannot remove the salt, and you don't want to have a salted pot. I pre-seasoned my ground chicken. You can use ground turkey or you can use ground beef in here also. I pre-seasoned it before I cooked it in here with all the usual suspects. You don't have to. You can season it in here in the pot as you go along, so you don't need to do that prior. Okay, I'm removing the ground meat, and then I will be sauteing the vegetables in the same pot, but I'm setting this aside because I will be adding it back just at the end of the cooking. So I'm starting off with the leeks in the same pot. Here I'm adding a bit of chicken seasoning, and season as you go along, guys. You want to flavor everything as you go along, every step of the way. Now I'm adding a pinch of salt, and a pinch of black pepper. Just flavor as you go, guys. Just remember, be very careful with the salt. Okay, so now I'm adding the carrots. This is grated carrots that I had grated as we go along in my miso plus, as you guys have seen. And now I'm starting to add the cabbage. And yes, I will be leaving all the ingredients and measurements in the description below as usual. Okay, this is where I realized my pot is too small. I have to switch pots. Oh guys, I still had more cabbage to put in here, and you see where the pot was already as it is. So I switched to a bigger pot. Now I'm adding the rest of the cabbage in the pot. Oh Lord. Okay, now this look more manageable. I can stir in the pot. I can toss everything around in here, adding a little bit more chicken seasoning and my ground bay leaf. Guys, don't forget the ground bay leaf. It prevents gas because of the cabbage and everything else in there. Put a little bit of bay leaf in there and then you can thank me. Okay, this is already looking good and smelling good, guys. Oh my goodness. As I said before, this is one of the veg for this week. And I'm gonna add some ground red pepper flakes for a little bit of kick. It's optional. If you don't want that, you don't have to put it in there. You can also use cayenne pepper, my mom's favorite. Or if you're brave like my sister, you'll use a habanero pepper. Sometimes what I would do with this also, I would chop up a jalapeno in there. Oh my god, guys, give it that good kick. And there's a jalapeno in the can, the juice. Ooh, try it, guys. I'll leave that in the note below when I set up the recipe. You can also use white distilled vinegar or a little bit of red wine vinegar. But this is looking so good. Wouldn't you have this for veggies for the week, guys? And you can have it just by itself because you already have the protein in there as it is. So hey, it's like a one-pot meal, right? What you guys think? Of course, we have to do the taste test because this is done because I add the turkey back in there. Now I'm just gonna let it cook for a little bit more to have all of this combined together, all the spices. Oh Lord, guys. And the longer it sits, the better it gets because 2 days later, guys, it was so good, so good, so good. You can have it with some pasta if you boil some elbows and mix this with that. OMG, guys. As I said, it stands by itself and it's a wonderful side. And remember, for my vegan followers, you can take the meat out. You don't need to use the turkey. There's a plant-based ground meat that they use that you can use in here also instead of the turkey. I tasted it, needed a little bit of salt, so I put a pinch of salt in there. As I said, you can add it, you just can't take it out. So hey, make sure you cook it to your taste. Guys, this is done. Perfectly done. Thanks for watching, friends and family. I hope you enjoy this simple and delicious sauteed leeks and vegetables. If you try this recipe, let me know how it turns out. I always want to hear from you guys how you tried any of my recipes. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and please don't forget to click the notification bell so you don't miss any of my other videos. Until next time, stay safe, stay blessed, and I will see you in my next video.